When's the next
I
class?
think in June.
Oh, that's really
I teach every semester. I teach probably 3 to 5 a year,
Goodness.
which I used to. I used to teach 3 to 5 a semester. Oh my gosh.
Classes?
Yeah,
Jeez, how many credit hours is that? 16? Something like that? 20?
crazy. Plus, chairing a department. Don't ask.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
they're kind of abusive there.
Oh, really?
Well, I just mean in all the workload.
Is it Ivy Tech?
It's Ivy Tech, yeah. Of course, I think all academic systems are these days, from what I hear.
Oh, yeah.
Expecting everything and anything, and
For nothing.
you know the money's
In
coming from.
return.
You know, they always watch. I mean, they have to watch money, but it's from the state, of course. It's come from foundation, but you know, most of it. They're just so funny the way they do things. There's not money for this, but there's money for that. So whenever I say, well, how come we got money for play but not for this? I can't. Why are we doing this? Oh, a different account. Oh my God.
Okay. A different account. Why don't we use that account for this other thing?
Yes, I know. Oh well.
Yeah, I was supposed to start. I gotta retake my anatomy and physiology.
Oh, you do? For your license?
Oh, I have a bunch of credits. No. But I have a bunch of credits, so I was like, oh, they have a massage therapy license at Ivy Tech now. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But my anatomy physiology did not transfer over, unfortunately. So I gotta retake
Is
that.
it an IUPUI or Ivy Tech?
Some of my credits are from IUPUI and some are from Ivy Tech.
And so you want to transfer them to Ivy Tech for their...
No, I had some already transferred to Ivy Tech, and I've taken some.
Oh.
I was just taking a class here or there.
So who does the massage therapy?
Ivy Tech.
Okay, I thought they did, but...
Yeah, it's relatively new. I didn't know that. So one of my friends,
They do a good job. I mean, believe me, their programs are excellent.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Excellent. Just, I love
that's
my
how
program.
I was just out with a bunch of girls, and one of the girls was the dean for the medical.
Oh, okay.
For Ivy Tech, and
Okay.
she was talking about the massage program. I was like, oh, I didn't know they had a massage program. Maybe I'll go back and use my credits, but I gotta finish. I gotta retake that anatomy physiology, which is a pain in the butt.
It is. Yeah, they started out.
It's just like things keep popping up. I need my assistant trained first. I don't have any extra time for that. I gotta finish my personal training thing.
Well, the good news is it depends on the teacher. Most faculty are really good. I mean, come to my department, education. Of course, I love my department. Am I okay enough? Oh gosh, of course I'm teaching for Fort Wayne right now, so.
Oh, distance?
Yeah, distance. I'm doing virtual. I'm not. Well, sometimes I do straight online for Ivy Tech down here, Central. Then sometimes but most every semester I'm teaching for Fort Wayne virtual. So we meet once a week.
It's not bad.
No, and I'm available. I just check my messages 1 or 2 times a day, and I said if you're desperate, text me. And they do, but sometimes they're not really desperate. They just want attention, But
yeah, like kids.
No, but yeah, usually.
What's the average age of your students?
Well, they range anywhere from 18. I've got some throughout their 50s this semester. So that's why I like Ivy Tech, is because we're so many ages.
Yeah.
Ages and stages and development. But some semesters I'll have a bunch of young ones, and this semester I have like 75% older.
Well, that's cool.
They're all 30s and 40s, 50s. It's pretty cool.
I had a full ride at IUPUI.
You did.
But I had to do a bunch of these 700 level whatever classes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And teach, and I was like 18.
Oh my
God. IUPUI is similar. You've got people of all different.
Yes.
And I'm like, how am I like 18 to teaching like adults? Like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. Like real adults in the class.
I love it. I was a grad assistant. I think I was 22, 23. It might have been 23, but yeah, I had some. They were just then. I mean, that was a long time ago. They were just starting to come back to school then.
I remember
a woman said, "Oh my God, this is what Phil Donahue talks about." Remember
Oh, really?
Phil Donahue back in the day?
Was he like a game show
He,
host?
he
or
was a talk
something?
show host.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta
He was big back then. I never watched him.
I had the name.
I was in school. Oh, I'm sure he can't find. Oh, here. Oh dear. Phil Donahue. Oh. Yeah, I remember that was, she was in her mid-40s, said, oh my God, this is what they talk about on Date Talk TV, or till, because it was human development, he talks about all these things.
Oh, okay.
So, I was teaching human development growth or something, I can't remember, but anyhow. But yeah, he was, all these issues and.
Oh, psychology. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that because it was a developmental psychology or
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah.
And they had a whole chapter on all the things you shouldn't do if you're trying to get pregnant. And
Oh.
so when I had a boyfriend, I just did all those things at work. Hot tubs, saunas, alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, those different age groups are fun. Yeah, anatomy and physiology, I never even took it because I never had to, but it's pretty challenging.
Oh,
Or it was
gosh,
always
yeah.
a choice, it was elective, but I kept away from that one.
Yeah, the first time I took it, I got an A-. So
That's
I had
good.
No, if you're competing for any kind of medical spot, if it's not an A, it's an F. So I got an A- and then had to retake it.
Oh my God.
And then it looks like I'm gonna have to retake it again. But I'm doing a lot of the anatomy physiology stuff in my personal training stuff right now, so hopefully I'll time those. It's not that expensive, this classes, you know what I mean? Okay, and then relax
Oh
down.
yeah, well that's, oh. Okay. And my poor hair.
No, we do not do hair here.
Good. What? Yeah, I didn't even wear a band today, I forgot it. I had a CPAP meeting this morning.
Oh.
I finally just said, you know what, can we reschedule this? I'm gonna have Jim come help me. I don't know I don't get it. He said, well, you really have to know how to turn it on, but there's all these different buttons and things. It's like, do you have a book?
Yeah.
No.
That's weird.
I know, it's a long story. It took me 3 weeks. God, it really hit me this morning, right now. But anyhow, he said, but no, it took me 3 weeks to finally get in because they are just very incompetent in this company. It's a long story, but anyhow, he was really nice. So I'm going to go back Friday, but I got a really light mask. And
nice.
I don't think it's hardly going to touch my skin at all.
Oh, great.
Because of my sinus and respiratory.
Oh, that's good.
So.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that goes.
Yeah, so it's a really light mask, and it wasn't like Jim's. It was kind of looked like another planet kind of thing. And so how's the skin looking?
Looks really good. It's looking great.
Oh boy.
Your eyes look so much bigger.
Huh? Well, they do good.
Yeah.
I feel better. I'm feeling better overall. I'm feeling a lot better. Plus, I've been watching my diet. I've been on about 1,200 calories a day, sometimes 1,300.
That definitely helps. Okay, I'm gonna go set your roommate free next door.
Oh, my roommate.
And we'll be back. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends.
So you have a lot of men coming to you.
Yeah, I've got a lot of men and women, but probably a good mix of both.
Well, that's great.
I had so many couples coming in. That's why I ended up making a couples room.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
For the flux. Tacos and Ella. It's the best date night.
Tacos and Ella. So it's your third room. Is that another room that you work with, or is that like an office?
That's the couples room.
Oh, that's a couple's room.
But sometimes it's the office. Right now, it's the office. Where I'll have some. It's a third flux room too, so not only couples do it, but I do the flux and body sculpting in there. Soleil, Soleil. What's up, Frankie? Frankie. My sister-in-law's name is Frankie.
Oh really?
Mhm.
Is that her birth name?
Yeah. She's lovely. We love her.
You have one brother and one sister.
2 sisters and 1 brother.
Oh wow! Where's your other sister?
South.
Oh, they're both here.
Yeah, they're both here.
Ooh, the sun's out.
Good morning.
Oh.
Gosh, I wear these. I've been trying to wear heels like once a week, right? Because it's a really good butt and leg workout. And I walked a little too far in them yesterday, and I broke off the bottom of my shoe.
Oh my god! Ooh.
But it was a great workout because it was really only like a 10-minute walk maybe, but 10 minutes of walking in heels. Ooh, my glutes are on fire.
I used to wear heels every day. Oh my god, really high ones back 20s, 30s, and they went down to just maybe 2 or 2.5 in my 40s. And
yeah, I wanted to I was like, I need to keep wearing them at least once a week, or I'm gonna lose the ability to wear them. You know?
Well, that's kind of what happened to me after I left one university, went to another one, and I had a couple years in between. I was wearing flats all the time because I was doing a lot of readings then and other things. So yeah, I kind of lost that.
I was like, okay, once a week we're gonna wear some kind of heel. They're usually a thicker heel, 6-inch. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, 6 inches. Yeah.
I'm super short though, so
That's
I'm used
right.
to wearing the tall heels.
It's like my grandmother says, I already wore that because I said, oh my god, grandma, this is so cool. This is wonderful. She just looks at it, and I wore it 20 years ago.
Oh really?
A lot of things. So I wore it because it was vintage.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Back in the 70s, I was wearing her clothes. 80s.
Oh cute.
80s. It must have been in the 80s. I was wearing my grandmother's 1940s clothes.
Oh cute. Cool.
Oh, something's in there.
It's a gremlin. There's a gremlin in her chin.
But it wasn't there last week.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh.
Yes, unfortunately they can't get rid of the gremlin all at once. I've got some gremlins on this cheek that I've been working on getting out. It's definitely getting smaller, but it's definitely also still there.
I think with that mask that we picked out, I don't think it's going to be much of a rash at all.
Oh, good.
Because it's so light. It's very light.
Oh, that's good.
So do you have all ages that come to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a girl, actually, she's bringing, her daughter has a scar on her face. Her daughter's 6.
Oh, wow.
So she will be officially the youngest client that I have.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but I love that her mom wants to do that for her, because, that's her face. So
Yeah, no
the
kidding.
cool thing is like if they're so young, like I've had a girl come in for an acne facial who was like 12, and she had gotten a scar on her face from like something on the playground or whatever. And it was literally, the whole scar was gone in one session.
Oh my God.
But their cell turnover is just,
That's right.
it's a lot faster than ours is.
Yeah, I've got this scar on my back from when I was like 18, 19. That's how they used to take moles off. I had a big mole on my back.
Oh.
So back then, they took it off. They cut the strip of skin and took the skin off.
Ooh.
And then they didn't have laser back then. So, or at least that they used.
I have a high frequency tool that we use for that.
So needless to say, there's a big scar. You can see where not only where it was stitched back together, the stitches on the side, where the threads went. It's really awful looking. People always thought somebody stabbed me in the back. And I'd have a bathing suit on or something.
You're like, well, maybe they did, but
Well,
this is
maybe
not
they
from
did.
that.
But that's how they did it then.
Yeah, I've got a really cool high frequency tool that just zaps it right off.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The mole or the scar?
The mole. It does moles, it does warts, it does
That's interesting.
cherry angiomas, it does broken capillaries, it'll do small tattoos.
So you get out early today, then you're going to go play with your babies.
Play with the doggies, yeah.
So how's their behaviors? Have they been
Doing
behaving?
good, yeah. I moved my couch, so now the dog cage can see straight to the TV, and then he can also see outside. So I think that helped a lot, and I have a better area to work out in, so that was like, why didn't I think of it this sooner? And today, right before I left, so he's liking the cage now. Look, he's liking the cage. Like, I'll feed him in there. And he doesn't like Mr. Lou to go in there. He's like, that's his little safe space now. So that's good. So he was like peeing on if I put blankets in there.
Well.
So he hasn't, I haven't put blankets in. I put blankets in there right before I left, so hopefully, I put the blankets in there, I put some toys, and then he went in there. And I was like, okay, cool, we're making progress. Hello. We're doing a little non-invasive face sculpting here. And she's also getting flux with Flux Red non-invasive body sculpting. Snatching that waist, and we're snatching that face at the same time.
Yeah, I can really tell I'm getting definition in my waist this morning.
Yeah, I could tell when you came in.
You did?
You lay down, yeah.
Wow.
Everything seemed a lot flatter.
It just seems like it's...
You gotta just wear that thing. Just wear it for like 4 or 6 hours a day.
I could wear it tomorrow.
You just gotta think of it as like a workout.
I can wear it tomorrow.
It's literally a work clothing that works you out. Napoli. Oh, I want to go to Napoli. That's in Italy, right?
Is that Captain Crunch in there?
It is Captain Crunch in her neck.
Wow.
It's good it's all moving. You started off and you had a lot more on the other side of the neck. Moving those toxins out of the face. When you move the toxins out of the face, you have to go through the neck. It's the only way.
So when you lost when you did yours, because when you gained your weight, then all the weight came off. So did it come off in poundages that way?
I don't ever weigh myself.
That's right, you don't.
I mean, it definitely did. Every once in a while, I'll weigh myself at the Hot Works, and yeah, it definitely. Yeah, I gained like 35, 40 pounds on
that's
purpose,
a lot.
and then lost
right.
it super quick.
So you lost the weight and the inches.
Yeah,
and
also, just like if people get fat transfers, you have to gain weight first. So I just sculpted myself in a way where my boobs got big and my butt got big, and then I just sculpted around it so that I would get, that hourglass. But I definitely had to build up the glutes first. My glutes are on fire today. But I was eating so much this weekend,
You were.
Oh yeah, I did do that. I did max out on that glute machine on Monday too. It's like a hip adductor, but you stand up, so it just hits the glutes like. I maxed out at 220. These buns are busting out of these undies. That's a lot open. Right, we gotta go make some more towels.
Ooh, they feel wonderful. Ooh.
Oh yeah. We're gonna let her cook for a little bit, of course. Before we do the face sculpting, before I bring out my magic wands. We're back with snail mucin. We're gonna put these in the other room. I got myself wet. Hello. This is a prophet stone. Have you heard of them?
A what?
Prophet stone?
Nope.
It looks like a piece of space, like a space marble.
A face marble?
Space.
Are you turning me into something?
Yes.
Like a planet or
This actually feels good. Hello. Hello, Solo. So we're doing a non-invasive face sculpting today. And she's also doing a flux red body sculpting session.
the sun's out again.
Good morning. Snatching that face and snatching that waist. Yeah, this is called a prophet stone.
So what are you doing? Is that what you used before?
No, I just got this.
Oh, it feels different.
I've never used this before.
Oh, what is it called?
A prophet stone.
That's the. Oh my God, what's it doing?
What does it feel like it's doing?
Feels like it's ripping my skin off.
Really?
I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
No, I could say it.
Oh, what's it doing?
Hitting the little acupuncture points.
Oh God,
Like those with acupuncture mats.
not breathing anymore.
Keep breathing.
Ow, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's just
Weird.
weird. I've had acupuncture done on my face before. Is it like acupuncture?
Like acupressure.
Oh, you did acupressure.
You know, no puncturing.
Actually, I found somebody once. He did acupuncture on my face, acupuncture faceless. It worked great.
Oh, nice.
It's been a number of years ago, but I couldn't find him again after I tried to find him again. So what does that do? I mean, I know what it's doing, but what's it doing?
So it's just like stimulating it. Circulation, lymph flow.
I know you
See,
want
it's getting nice and pink.
I know you want active clients in here, but I think I'm going to drug myself or hypnotize myself next time.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Well, it won't be fun. I won't know anything.
We can't do, like, I can't give you drugs, but you can always take your own drugs before you come.
No, I don't like to take drugs, actually.
A lot of people take the gummies,
Oh,
CBD gummies.
I really don't know anything about gummies.
Oh, they're great. I mean, it makes a big difference.
What's it do?
It helps with inflammation,
Oh.
helps to like calm you down, relax you. So when I worked with the recovery centers, the surgical recovery centers in Miami, all of their recovery centers were 100% cannabis and zero narcotics.
I don't even know where to get them. The kids across the street moved away years ago, so.
There's one, it's closer to you now. My favorite place was Owl Sea. And it's on Binford, so I forgot where my old spa was now, but it was on Keystone on 16th.
One time I found I was trying to find I forgot what's her name, Alex Liddick, do you know her? She started a store, cannabis-based store in somewhere off Broad Ripple somewhere.
Space store?
No, it's sort of a cannabis-based store. But, I couldn't sleep at the time, so, but I bought some. They were pretty expensive, but they never did anything for me, so I ended up giving them away.
Yeah, there's ones that I get, it's a Delta 8, Delta 9 mix, and they're like a sour apple or like a watermelon or something. They're green, and they're fantastic.
So you buy those off Binford?
Yeah, it's called Owlsee, Owlsee.
Oh.
What'd I do with a 22-year-old boy? Can you clean things? That's weird.
Clean things, wow.
He said, you deserve a 22-year-old boy. Like, it's a slave? You want to be my slave? What'd I do with a 22-year-old boy?
Oh my God.
Have your balls dropped yet? Like, occasionally. I don't feel like men are, like, attractive until they're, like, 25, 30, usually. And of course, there's exceptions. Then they start looking like men.
Oh, that's true.
I don't like, I'm attracted to bullies. Your brain has to be fully formed. Unless you want to be my slave, then yeah, you can. There's plenty of stuff you can clean around here. Come on by.
So this is my 6th or 7th time? I can't remember.
It's 6, yeah. 5 or 6.
So how do you think things have shifted or changed, just from your perspective?
Oh, yeah, a lot of the wrinkles are gone. The sun damage, the skin tone is like totally more of like a bright pink instead of like dull. Like sometimes as we age, it can make our skin like gray. Hello from India. The eyes are much more lifted. The bags are going around the eyes. The jawline are on this side. This side's looking super good. The neck is looking good. We got rid of all those little bumps that were on the neck on this side. I need to spend more time on the left side today.
No.
I know the nose always feels weird. You've been wearing your smoothies?
My what?
Your smoothie stickers, the stickers.
Oh, did you give me some?
I sent you a link to get some.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Yes, you did. No, I didn't even get them. I forgot about them.
I'll send you a link again.
As soon as I got up off the table, I was done.
Cooked, brain cooked.
So tell me again what they do.
So it's like a little piece of tape, acrylic tape, and you put it over your 11s or other spots where there's lines, and it's like a brace for your face, so it'll keep you from making that face. So I wear it like when I go to sleep, sometimes if I'm doing computer work for a long time, if I know I'm going to be making that face. You can help me? All right, come clean then. Don't be talking about it and not being about it. We don't play that over here. Come mop these floors. You gotta bring your own cleaning stuff though. Got it, Black? we're not doing too much on this side. We're just doing a little bit because this is already the good side. We are in Carmel, Indiana, in the United States at my spa, Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. Okay, I'll see you when you get here.
So do you have somebody in the other room?
No, she left already. She finished up, and the next person is at 3 o'clock. So I'll have time for a little lunch break.
So when you do micro needling, what do you do?
So micro needling, we use a pen. I don't like the rollers. I think they're gross. And we use disposable tips. So we throw away every tip. And then there's like a gun, the micro needling gun.
Oh, ooh, it hurts.
So it's kind of like a pen. Ooh. Yeah, it does hurt. So I've been wanting to do some sessions. Like I think I finished like 5 sessions.
Oh my God.
But then I've been doing the DMK enzyme facial every other week instead of doing microneedling, and then doing the microcurrent every week, trying to get rid of my little seed of jowls on the side of my face.
Oh my God, you have jowls. I can't believe that.
No, it's like a seed of jowls.
What seed?
So yeah, you got to get rid of the seed.
So what's a seed?
Like this, like right there.
Oh, that's a seed?
Yeah, so it's like, I call it the seed because if you don't, if left unattended, it will turn into jowls. It will grow into jowls. So, also like you can break out in that area. So I can tell my seed of jowls is filled up, and I was getting breakouts in that area. So I just got to get rid of it.
So what causes the seeds?
From talking and holding your mouth tight, doing pursing.
Oh, like me?
Yeah, mine is worse on this side because I've got TMJ. So like that soft muscle tissue being too tight and then pulling toxins to it. I am on Instagram. Bardo 1111. I have the Bardo as well, but like I can't access that one. But I do, like everything that I post on Facebook goes to that one. So you can follow both if you want to see what I be posting on Facebook. So our finals today or tomorrow, you said? Did you say finals are today or tomorrow?
Oh, to me, okay, I thought you were talking to the land, the other space and time. Yeah, it's finals due this week, but I have finals class tomorrow. They're big projects due tonight at midnight.
Oh, okay.
They should, I don't remember when the exams due. It's online. I've got it all online.
So is it a fun project to grade?
Yeah, it's great. They've been working on it all semester. What it is, it's a family, what is it? What do they call it? It's like a toolkit to help families with their needs. You know, you focus on their strengths and what do you need. So they do interview process and analysis, and it's really interesting. It takes all
That's for
semester.
psychology?
It's for families in transition, families in change.
Okay.
It's in development. It's in human development.
So is this something like for social workers or like what kind of
These are
people
early
take this
childhood
class?
educators.
Oh, okay.
In this class, they're early childhood educators. So it's a family resource kit. So what the students do is they come up with ideas that they present to the families they interview and work with on how to assist them in their challenged areas, like more time, or they need, they spend all their money on, living expenses, and then they don't have much left for entertainment. And we've got somebody this semester who's doing that. And they found lots of free activities in their communities they can go to. And, I remember one time somebody had oh my gosh, they had a car that wasn't running. They had so many problems. The student actually found a mechanic in town who would work on it for free for them.
Oh, wow.
And they got their car up and running again.
Nice.
That was very cool. So yeah, every family has challenges, just like you and me.
And these are real families.
These are real families.
That's so cool. How do they find the families?
They can't be relatives, so sometimes.
Oh, they have to find them.
Yeah, they have to find them. They have to. Maybe sometimes they're already, teachers are working in schools as assistants or teachers, so they have to go out and find. Sometimes they're children's families, that they have, or in their school somewhere. Sometimes they're neighbors or friends. So yeah, it's very cool. They're very creative. One time we had a student, oh my God, it was just like she had broken her leg before the class started, and she was totally online. Of course, I'm online anyhow, but it was a live virtual. Well, she couldn't go out to volunteer because she was, at home. She couldn't go out. So anyhow, we came up with this project. She thought of it, and I approve it because I have to approve them all. Anyhow, what she did was she found this organization out there, and she did actual, not fundraising, but collected quilts and tools and toys, and all from people she knew via Facebook and Instagram, and had all these donations for these families.
Oh, that's so neat.
It was very cool. Things they needed or things to assist them, and it was very cool. And she did it all from home, which is not ideal. That's not what we want them to do. We want them to go out and work in the community, but she couldn't.
Yeah, I know, and I had to do community service for DUI once.
Oh, God.
And I did, if you do it beforehand, then you can do whatever 501c3 you want. So I did the school metaphysics.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Yeah, and I did a bunch of like social media stuff for them, and got them in touch with somebody who could get a new roof on the thing, and their insurance would cover it.
Oh, wow.
Just a bunch of stuff. So that was cool. But see, you got to do that before you're sentenced. And when I did that, they were like, "Oh wow, I've never seen anybody finish all of their community service before even being sentenced." And I was like, "Yeah, buddy."
So how'd you become so good at social media? Because you're really good at it.
Because when you own a business in 2025, if you don't, you starve.
Got it.
Out of necessity. It was not a choice. I was really like kind of anti, like even Facebook came out when I was in college.
Oh my God.
I was like, nah, I'm not doing any of that. People don't need to know where I'm at. I was very like private. And then I didn't get Facebook until I moved to Miami. I think an ex-boyfriend had made me like a MySpace or something, but I never used it. And now we use it all the time. What's up, Lane? You have a great day too. Save some lives. We've got one more client today after Miss Jane at 3 p.m. But you're not going to be watching that one. That one's private. So I'm going to go play with my dogs outside, maybe mow the lawn a little bit. I left like a spot because I was trying to grow like giant 4-leaf clovers. I found like 10 4-leaf clovers so far, like last week. And so I was trying to let this little patch grow. But then the city of Carmel was like, you need to mow your lawn.
Oh, wow.
I did mow everything else except for that patch.
Oh my God.
But
I'm like you, I would have kept it.
I know. I wanted like I like the dandelions. It's a flower. They're good for you.
Mm-hmm. My dad used to make dandelion wine.
Huh?
My dad used to make dandelion wine.
It's really, really good for you. I was like trying to figure out all the different things you could make with dandelions.
It's a great detox too, dandelion tea.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And violet, I made some chia pudding with chocolate protein powder and violets this weekend. It was delicious. Violets are good for balancing hormones. Like all the stuff that they say is like a weed is actually super good for you. And they want to spray like poisons on the yard. Oh, no thanks. I know that's like the socially acceptable thing to do, but why? And it's weird. Can we make it not? That would be cool. Oh, my jaw's so tight today.
There's a knot in my nose. Oh, it's a bone. Now what are you doing? Oh, you're reshaping my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah, so let's just release a bunch of sinus stuff. Lunch mix.
God. God bless. I only purse when you pick up, when you're in there, are my pursing lips.
I know, I'm trying to unpurse your lips.
I know you are.
You're fighting it.
I'm fighting it.
Don't fight it.
I've been really good on my pursing.
We're gonna have a little break. We're gonna let her cook for a little bit.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Woo!
Getting that work in today.
Huh?
Getting that work in today.
What's not working?
No, I said it's getting that work in.
Oh, getting that work in, yeah.
On your face.
Oh.
So now we're gonna let her cook.
When you put that thing in there, what's that do? The little...
So it makes everywhere that is wet and touching your face, it's increasing collagen by 22%, elastin by 48%, doubling the length of the elastin fibers, and then we had it on the frequency for blue, but now I'm switching it on the specific frequency green for the sinuses.
Oh, thank you. Ooh.
I know, the weather has been crazy here. We've had a lot of people sinus issues going on. Oh, my butt is sore.
You what?
I said my butt is sore.
Oh.
My butt and my legs. Got 'em good. Got 'em good. So you learn about like the developmental stuff, right? Like early education.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, prenatal through third grade. That's what I'm teaching now. So I'm teaching people how to be early childhood educators, parent educators, kindergarten through third grade.
Do they talk about like if there's like a kid that's psychotic?
The what?
Like if a kid is psychotic?
That is integrated into the curriculum.
That isn't?
That is.
Oh, it is?
We refer it.
Oh.
We refer it out. That's why it's integrated. We do have a class called Exceptional Child, which is for special needs.
Would psychopath be considered a special
need?
Yes,
it very much could be.
Okay.
I've taught that class 2 or 3 times.
How would they identify that?
Well, I'm not the professional. I've taught that class. I teach it in a very different way. I'm not a pro in that area. I usually try to find special needs teachers to teach that class, because we've had some that brought in like all the materials and equipment. It was very cool. So yeah, if you know something's off, then you talk to the school, counselors, nurse, and you just refer it, and everybody works together to see what's going on. So it's not like any one person, like, as a teacher, I wouldn't identify it. I would just say, there's a problem here.
Oh, okay.
So what's going on? This child is saying he's seeing things floating and people talking to him or whatever. There is childhood schizophrenia.
Oh, there is?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Have you come across that?
I haven't. Usually most of the time, not always, most of the time parents identify and take children in. But sometimes the teacher will see signs, but they have a nice system to work with. That's really nice.
Oh, that is nice.
A lot of learning disabilities, probably more than anything. Learning disabilities, behavioral problems. Usually it's the parents who have things going on at home, or I think it's too many drugs out there. I think some kids are just born into it. I have a nephew, long story as they go, but he actually was born with, what is it, something in his system.
Heroin?
I think it was heroin or something. He was in the hospital 6 weeks before they let him come home. Yeah, it was a very unhealthy environment.
Mm. We don't want that.
No, but he's doing great. His one grandmother is raising him and grandfather, and they're doing an amazing job. And that's where they have school groups. Teachers, parents, health providers, therapists, psychologists. They all work together. This kid's doing good. He's like 13 now, doing great. He'll always have some deficits, but disorders, but probably didn't grow as much as he could, but he's doing well. He'll find his place. He's got great support. It's actually my great-grandson, my great-nephew. Yeah, anytime drugs are involved like that, oh my gosh. And his parents aren't together anymore, and they're in and out of jail and all kinds of stuff too, so. It happens. It's a different environment.
And now if they are born with something like that in their system, do the parents get to keep them?
They what?
If they're born with something like that in their system, the parents don't get to keep them, do they?
Well, for some reason, somehow they came home. He came home with them. I'm not sure how that happened. I wasn't around much then, but anyhow, they did part anyhow, and eventually his one grandmother and grandfather have full custody of him. Had since he was like 2. A good kid. Very good kid.
How old is he now?
He's 12, almost 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephew's 12. He's got autism, but he's just now really finding his voice. He's fun.
Yeah. He used to call me all the time, and Aunt Jane, when you coming home? And we were always real close. Now he hardly calls me. He's busy. He hardly hugs me when I go home. He's at that age. You might get a flyby hug.
He's too cool.
He's too cool. Or if you go out there to visit, he can't stay long because he's got his videos. And one time I gave him some really cool books on, I think it was on Egypt. And his question was, do you have this on video?
Really?
He did. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, he's almost a teenager. Like, I got these cool books for you, and you want them on video. Great.
Kids these days.
Heck, we didn't even have videos growing up. I sound like an older person. Well, we didn't. We had books. You open it and read it. But it is nice. They're still using Dr. Seuss in schools. Big time.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss is still really, really big.
I love that.
One time I had a school call me and asked me to be the guest reader that day on Dr. Seuss Day. So I got to go out and read a Dr. Seuss book to all the children. It was fun. Because I was really active in the early childhood community. It was in Kokomo. It was very cool.
Oh, nice.
That was my main base for IDTAC. Great program. Great people.
When was the last time you taught in person?
Oh gosh. Let me think. Oh gosh, it's been probably, 2016. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, 2016. That was my last. I had a great graduating class, and then I didn't teach for them for a year, and some of my colleagues called me back to come teach, and so I've been teaching part-time since 2017.
Wow.
I taught straight online, I've taught hybrid, I've developed classes, I've done virtual, I do all kinds of, it's fun, I like develop, it's kind of like you, once you learn how to do it, you just keep,
Yeah, let's do this now.
You'd think I'd be doing more social media, which I've got to do. I got to get my website launched, and I was kind of waiting to get some other things done first. I'm a great promoter, just not of myself. I'm so used to working for organizations and programs that So I probably lost how many inches today?
At least 4.
At least 30? Huh?
4.
4 inches? Why do you think that? You just know
I'm just like done it for so long, I can tell, you look a lot flatter.
After today, you mean?
Probably like 4 to 7, really.
Is that kind of an average, or is that just what you
Average
feel?
is 3 to 5. But we always like to underpromise and overdeliver.
You kind of like what?
Always like to overpromise and underpromise and overdeliver.
Well, you do it. You most certainly do it. Oh, feels good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. I must be getting used to the inflicted pain.
Right. Yeah, this side's looking way better today. I was angry at that side last time. I said this side's looking way better today.
You must work on your face every week. Sounds like it.
I try to. Well, right now I'm trying to get rid of this gremlin in my cheek. So I broke it up into some other smaller pieces, and hopefully it'll go away soon.
So when you call it seeds, it's just toxins?
Yeah, just icky toxins.
So why do they get hard? Why don't they just go away?
Because we keep making facial expressions, and those facial expressions cause a muscle spasm that pulls it on and attracts more toxins. Our next girl, we're doing a little buccal massage on.
What's that?
That's where I go inside the mouth and like turn the mouth, soften the soft tissues of the mouth. She's got a lot of like smoker's lines around her lips, so definitely want to massage that out from the inside out, literally. Yeah, we started with the face sculpting, but I was like, after like 2 sessions, I was like, I think I did a little bit of the buccal massage last time. And then I was like, yeah, we really need to do this every time now.
So is that lifting the...
Yeah, clearing out the toxins and lifting the eye. Oh, relax, relax. Relax, yeah, keep mouth closed.
So is most of the junk out?
Oh no, this was like how many years ago?
Well, I'm working the system here,
Yeah.
Ella. Work with me.
I'm gonna say like maybe 40%.
Oh
Yeah,
no! Well, better than it was. So
definitely.
40%. Yeah, how many years?
If I had to guess,
A lot of many years.
a lot of many years. Yeah, if you're over 28, we recommend 12. I do my best to get all the stuff out, but.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been around longer than 28 or 29.
Like I have a girl, she's in the live stream. She'll be in tomorrow or the next day. I think Friday. And I mean, she definitely looked 20 years younger even after 6.
Really? Oh
but
my
a
God.
lot of times people don't realize how old they looked until
Yeah.
they see the 20 years younger version, and they're like,
Wow.
oh, okay, maybe I need to look 30 years younger if I want to hit my goals, you know?
Oh my God.
And at the end of the day, it's just getting rid of toxic stuff. It's not so much about putting like a number on it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You want that stuff out of your face so your body
Yeah.
can operate its best.
I think the reason Jim noticed, number one, he was more, like you said, he was more concerned about my breathing, my
Oh, yeah.
snoring. That's why he was really focusing on. Of course, but the other thing is he sees me all the time.
Exactly. How often do you guys see each other?
Oh, several times a week.
Okay, nice.
Sometimes 3 or 4 days at a time. Sometimes, if we're gone, of course, it's longer. But
You're like in love.
oh yeah,
I love that.
and we don't see each other for 2 hours. But we talk every day, about 3 times a day. It's not like an obsession. It's like, what are you doing? What'd you do this morning?
Yeah, it's just
It's
part of
kinda
your
like-
life. Yeah.
It's kind of like old married people, but you're not living in the same house. It's like
I like that.
we live together apart. But
I don't want to live with people.
I think it's I think it's healthy for us.
It's definitely healthier. Like, if I want my relationships to be successful, we cannot live together. Because I'm going to get bored, sick of you, and I just want to go back to my house. Like, even the couple times I did live with, so I've lived with 2 different boyfriends before, we still had our own rooms.
Yes.
And still, I'm like, I can hear you breathing.
Even therapists say,
Go
especially when you're
home.
older, you've had your lifestyles and your houses are, it's just healthier that
Yeah.
you just keep dating, live together apart, and,
I want time to, like, miss you. Like, my ex, when we did move in together, the last one that I lived with, he traveled a lot for work. So
oh, that's great.
But then he switched, like, towards the end of our relationship to, like, a regular
Oh, wow.
job. And I'm like, oh my God, will you go visit your parents or something? Like, get away from me.
Yeah, especially, women, there's a lot of independent women. I also know a lot of women who really want to be more dependent. I'm not really one of those people, but.
Unless he's, like, a OCD, like, cleaner, and still, like, you need to go to your Rose house or something. I don't even know.
Hang on, my back is kind of off.
Okay, now you're free.
I'm free. Oh, yeah, for some reason I'm stiff. I've been taking my supplements, but yeah, it's
All right,
so
friends.
sorry for that last fall every so often.
Heart. Love you.
Woo!
Oh, thank you. My friend Emmy painted that. It's a live painting of me. To the nose.
I think I just.
Okay, well, we're going to get everything cleaned up. And I had such a great time with you guys today, per usual. Make sure that you are subscribed. And then you got to turn on all of the notifications. Thank you, darling. Yeah, because then when you click all of the notification, that's going to let you know when we're live. And then that's where we hang out together. And I love you guys so much.